Hi guys, so I haven't uploaded in a while, and that is mainly because I have been so distracted with everything that is going on in my life. I have been contemplating what to do. Bills are paying, well, bills are not getting paid. My car needs fixed. We need food, diapers, wipes, and nothing is coming to light. I am trying to put all my trust into God and what He is going to do for my family to provide for us. But at this point, I'm beginning to think that nothing is going to happen. I know I'm not pregnant because I finally got my period. But everything else in life is still up in the air. I started my own Scentsy business to make money, and that is not even working the way I thought it was going to. It's a really big frustration because I spent my own money, my husband's money, that he makes on a daily basis on the Scentsy starter kit, and it's discouraging me that I've only had 2 people place an order, and one was my mother and the other one was a friend I go to school with, and they're supporting me, but I can't get anybody else to buy. I've had people say they're going to and they don't, so I cannot rely on this anymore. I cannot rely on Scentsy. I am still going to sell Scentsy because any amount of money, even if it's $10, is going to help my family every month. I am trying everything I can to make my Scentsy business more open and make it so more people can buy my stuff. I have posted on Twitter, I have posted on Facebook, I have posted on Instagram. I, have it in my bio in YouTube. I do everything I can. And it's just frustrating. So I have made it a point to try to get a part-time job that works with my school schedule, because I had to quit my job at Riverside because it did not work with my school schedule, and it really sucks because I liked it there, but I had issues with some of the coworkers getting too handsy, and they were not working with my school schedule, like I said, and they were scheduling me on the days I was supposed to work, and then they wouldn't schedule me any other days of the week. I was working every weekend, which I did not like. I got no time with my husband and no time with my kids. They kept switching me from first shift to second shift to first shift, and it was not working. And we have one car, and I could not do one car and work all those schedules. Like, I have to think about my kids that need a babysitter, and my kids that have to have someone to watch them and pick them up and take them home, and I have to think about my husband and how he's going to get to work and get home from work. I can't think of, oh, I have the job, I have to go, because my husband has a job also. And it's just really frustrating thinking that we don't get any government assistance because we don't qualify, because my husband makes $14 an hour. That does not include my car payment and the house and the bills that come with it and everything. Like, the government needs to realize that we cannot live off of one income. I am going to school, so I have to cut down my hours anyways if I did get a full-time job. And it's just really frustrating that anything we try to do is not helping our situation. And it's like every time we try to go forward, we get a step back. And it's really frustrating because I'm trying to make my life better for my kids. And I'm trying to do everything possible. And it's just, no matter what I do, I seem like nothing is going to work. It's like you try and try and try and nothing happens. And it's just really frustrating because we've been struggling for years because we cannot get ahead because of stupid things like money that is holding us back. And I want to be financially stable. I want to have a good life for my kids and for me and my husband and for our marriage to get better, because all we do right now is argue over money. And we want a bigger house. We don't want to live in a 2-bedroom tiny apartment right now. Like, I don't even know how many square foot it is, but it's tiny, guys. And it's getting crowded and it's getting overwhelming being so crowded in this house. I have no space to do anything. I have to have my office next to the laundry, like the washer and the dryer. And that's just for schoolwork and my Scentsy, and I try to do YouTube on it, but I don't find time to video anymore because of everything that's going on. I don't want to show you guys all depressing stuff. That's why I have not been filming, because everything in my life right now is kind of depressing, and I don't want to put depressing stuff out there. And right now I am depressed. I have severe depression, and I don't want to put the negativity out there because I want to be a positive person. And we're just starting to get insurance and like medical and health and dental and vision, like all that crap. So I will be able to go to a counselor eventually, and I will be able to get myself better. But in the meantime, I have to find a happy medium. I cannot be pulled down by the negativity. I have to find the positive in everything. I have to think that yes, we do have a house over our head right now, and yes, we do have a car right now, and yes, we do have food right now. I have to take things day by day. And that's all I can do right now. I can apply to job and job and job and job, and I can only apply to so many, and I get calls back, but if I don't, I don't. But in the end, that hurts me and my children. And I wish, I hope, I pray that things get better. And that's all I can do. But I don't want to be negative all the time. I want to say my kids are thriving. They're learning. They're growing. They're playing with each other. Aiden's gonna be 4 in June, and Kyson's gonna be 2 in November. Like, they're not little babies anymore. They're growing up. They're gonna be learning new things every day. They're gonna, have friends to play with and things to do in life. And I want them to be happy. I want them to see mommy and daddy happy. I want them to see mommy and daddy having enough money to go do things with them. Like, go to the movies with them, or go to the park, or go do something, anything that they want to do. Go shopping and get them a toy that they want, because that is the thing that hurts me the most, is when I go somewhere and I don't have the money to get my kids something they want. That hurts a mom a lot. It hurts knowing you can't provide something for your kids that they want and they need. It's really depressing. It breaks my heart knowing I can't provide for my kids. I want to be a good mom. I want to be able to provide for my kids. I don't want it to just be my husband. And that we have to struggle every day just to get by. That is why I'm going to school. That is why I get no sleep. I literally stay up half the night worrying about what's going to happen. I should not have to worry about what is going to happen within the next couple weeks. If we can make rent, if we're going to get evicted, if my car is going to get towed. I should not have to worry about all of this stuff. The government should accept us for assistance because I know people who make way more money and they get help. But we don't, and I don't understand why we don't. And it hurts to think that other people are better off than me just because the government improved them and they don't improve us. Like, we have already bought a house, filed bankruptcy, are trying to get out of bankruptcy. We're only like a year or so out, so we can't get approved for anything. We can't get approved for loans. We can't get approved for housing. We can't get approved for anything. And it really is disappointing because we're trying so hard to make our lives better. And it just seems like no matter how hard we try, it doesn't change anything. If you're a mom, you know exactly how I feel. You know that providing for your kids is the one thing that you need to do in life. And for you not to be able to do that is the worst thing in the world. You want your kids to have everything and more than you did. And that's for me. My kids already have more than me because they have their mom and their dad together. And that is a big thing for me because I never had my dad in my life. He was a deadbeat. And then I had a stepdad who was horrible. He wasn't even a dad to me. He was abusive and beat my mom and yelled and screamed all the time. So I'm glad that my husband is really good with our kids. That is what keeps me positive, knowing that he's good with me. He is the most supportive husband ever, and that he is good with our kids and loves our kids and would do anything to help us and support us. It's just really hard getting through each day because I live in a town where I don't have that many friends. I moved an hour and a half away from my hometown, from where I graduated, and I have no friends where I live. I have like one, but she's like 10 years older than me, and I only met her because of my schooling. Like, I don't have any friends my age down here because I can't meet any friends because I can't go anywhere because I don't have any money, and that is my issue. I'm not doing this to get any sympathy. I'm not doing this to get anything. I just want to put out there that I'm trying, and I'm a mom, and I have depression, and that moms need help, families need help, they need support by the government, especially moms that go to school. I know other moms that have support and assistance from the government that go to school, and I don't. I don't know why we don't qualify for anything. I don't understand it. I don't know why we're not getting accepted. I just don't know. And for that to stick in my mind all the time is really frustrating. I constantly think about my kids and the life that we live and hoping and praying that it gets better. I keep on telling myself, if we could just find a 3-bedroom house that is in our price range, then we will be fine. But then I think about my car payment. My car needs fixed. The car's not worth paying off. There's just a lot of things that go into play. And it's hard as a mom to decide what to pay, what to buy, what to do. And you just have to take day by day and go with how things are in life. And I'm a strong person. I've been strong all my life. It's just there's a point in time where you can't be strong anymore. But when you have kids, you always have to be strong. So any mothers out there, I know how you feel. And we can come together and we can get through this. I don't want this to be negative. I want to stay positive. So here's to 2018. Let's make this a positive year. Let's do better. Let's be better. And help each other out. And get through the hard times. If you want to, you can follow me on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and I have a Cincy page. That's all in the link below. You guys can go follow me and subscribe to my channel. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.